Hello folks and welcome back to Stellaris, Season 2, Episode... I don't even know what the hell episode we're on at this point. It doesn't matter. So I've hit a snag with my little plan to go to war, to take advantage of these guys being at war, and try to gobble up some of the territory and get our independence back. I can't do both of those things at the same time. All we can get is independence. And unfortunately, right now, if we simply get independence, they will probably immediately attack us again and take us over again. So, independence will get us nowhere at the present moment. We need to be able to stand up to them militarily first, which means I need to continue to focus on my economy, continue to build it up enough so that I can actually build more ships, and continue to try to reach a point where we can actually hold our own against these guys, because as it stands, we can't do a damn thing, basically.
Special project complete.
That's really all there is to it. I just can't do anything about it. So this was one of the the precursor things that we just finished here. So after investigating the dwelling, we have learned that it was the home of the famous philosopher hermit whatever. She was evidently a figure of some renown in the culture, and references to her have been found in several different Ute sources. Her remains were found by the dwelling's main airlock, where she perished waiting for a scheduled supply shuttle that never arrived. An interesting find. There is also another research project over here that this same person can go do, because, well, you're the only person who can do anything with it. Spaceport has finished its thing. That's good, but that hasn't actually helped me that much. I have done a little bit of upgrading on the ships. The fleet is waiting to upgrade. I have actually been following the war over here. There is a Ixidar, who I don't actually know if I know who the hell that even is. Oh, way the hell down there. Really? Interesting. Has sent up a fleet, a small fleet in comparison to what the enemy has, to what rather our quote-unquote allies, our overlords, have possession of. A very small force in comparison to that. They only have 3,000 some strength, whereas this fleet down here, wherever the hell it even is at this point, has 18,000. It's fucking ridiculous. They do have another fleet lurking someplace. I don't know where it is. There it is right there. I don't actually know why the hell they're over there, because they really should be trying to intercept and do something about that. Admittedly, they can't right now, but that's not really the point. They should be doing something. And from what I've seen so far, it looks like the Yamsera Hive here does not have the fleet to be able to fight these people. Which is interesting, actually. Because what that actually gives me an idea about... because if we go in and we look at the contacts, and we sort them by relative power... The Adix Nation Stars is by far the most powerful of all the factions. Make no mistake. They are far and away superior to everyone else. I think what I have to basically do is I'm going to need to find a way to be able to attack the Zemmerpuck, which is not going to be easy because they too are massively, overwhelmingly powerful when it comes to my force, when it comes to us. But we either that or we need to be able to who are they allied to? The Sin Empire. Oh, these guys. Oh, okay. Well, they're quite some distance away. Not too worried about them. Anyway, I am considering trying to go to, war with these guys or something. The problem is... I don't see me being able to actually beat them. I really don't. Cleanse planet. Oh. I didn't know that was even a thing. Interesting. I did not know that was even a thing. So... yeah. We are kind of boned right now because the fact that everybody hates us, and I guess it's because of our ethics, you know, being just who we are and everything. Everybody hates us. We annexed primitives, which doesn't make them like us very much. We have purge policy, we're xenophobic. Border friction, I call bullshit. I call real bullshit on that, because our borders are not actually touching. Our borders of our influence are touching, but we have no, we can't cross back and forth between this divide. Like, neither faction, I think, can do that. We're not really bordering each other. Like, I call some real bullshit about that. But, whatever. Same with the Astani. I might be able to just barely get across this divide, maybe. It's a big damn maybe. But if I, like, measure the distance, like, if I look at Zarkon here, measure that distance, and measure that distance from... No, I don't think I can get across the divide anywhere. I think we are straight up unable to attack anybody. Like, the only people we could even attack is the Adiks, and that we can't beat them. We can't even come close to beating them. So I guess we just have to continue to go south here and just try to find, you know, try to grow our empire and just do the best we can. That's really all we can do. Because they just have us so outgunned. We just can't do anything about it. Like, we just can't do anything. And it sucks. It does suck, but that's all there is to it, because... why in the hell is there a 35% failure rate on this? What? Okay. Okay. Sure? I guess? I don't entirely understand, but whatever works. Can we even go to that system? We cannot. So we have to go to right here and build another wormhole thing, because this is the furthest that we can actually reach. Unfortunately. Well, that said, I really don't want to tell you to do that research there, because... actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you to Hemtaris. It's, like, way far away, but I can't do anything else with you at the present moment. I do not want you to do that anomaly with the low % chance that you have of actually succeeding at it. That's just too low. I don't want to risk that. And... yeah. Alright, so I'm going to have you retreat, because there's really no point in you continuing to do what you're doing. We can't... unfortunately, we can't actually fight them. Like, I was gearing up to be able to fight them, but we're not going to actually be able to fight them. Unfortunately. That is, sadly, just not something that we can do. Not something we can actually pull off. So...
research complete.
oh, where is our friend's big fleet at? There it is. Why is it over here again? Who all is on this war? Who all is in this war? Great Sarah, Scaldari don't really count because they're like one of these little tiny things somewhere. I don't even know what the hell they are. And the Ixodar. know the hell the damn Stellaris are. Oh, they're right there. Okay. Sure? I don't know why you are... I don't know what you're doing. Where are you going? Why did you retreat? Because I'm pretty sure you had them...
Colony established.
I don't understand. I don't understand why you ran away from them. Because they couldn't fight you. Yet you left. You you gave them all the advantages there, and you just left. Which makes no damn sense to me whatsoever. I don't understand why you did what you just did, but whatever, I guess. There's nothing I can do about it. So we are about to have a Betharian reactor, but I don't know that that's worth messing with, really. Really? I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it is, because I think I would rather build one of the reactors on the planet. I'm not going to get enough out of it for it to really be doing much for me, so I think I'm just not going to bother, to be perfectly honest. Shit, man, I really want to have... Alright, well, whatever. Nothing really with that. We can build a frontier clinic. But we could try to get the Patharan resources. Yeah, try and get resources. None of those are really good options, to be perfectly honest with you, but... if we can get a few more technologies, like military technologies, I might be able to build ships that are stronger than what the enemy can build, effectively. Anyway. And we might actually be able to accomplish something.
Construction complete.
I do like that our borders have grown to the point that we have essentially been able to consume control over all of this, all the planets in the area, basically. I didn't really think we'd be able to quite manage that, but apparently we have, so I'm totally down for it. Okay, so you are fully built up. You still need to be built up, and we really need to focus on minerals, because I need minerals really badly. Like, really badly. Okay, so you no longer need to build that, unless we really want to. Alright, production plant. I mean... Nah, I don't think I'm gonna bother. I think I'm just gonna build a mining network and call it a day. Because that'll ultimately produce more energy than the production plant does, or more minerals, rather, than the production plant does. And it's not really positioned where it would do anything that I'd care about, because all it would do would be buff the food from these farms, and that doesn't help me. That really doesn't do anything for me, so I'm not going to bother. Because that serves no real useful purpose. So I'm just not going to waste my time. We simply will not waste our time. You are building things, but I want you to continue to build things. Because we do need... Okay, this needs to be the power hub. Because we should have one of those here. This, I'm going to build... Terra chemical plant. Oh, we can produce terraforming resources. Interesting. I don't think that was a thing before, but we can now. It's curious. It's pretty cool. What I am going to do... you know what? Fuck it. Just build a lab. Just build labs on those. Just build labs on those, and I'm going to just build, we're still good on resources, so... Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna build up all of the various monument to purity, mineral network, mineral network. Much as I'm tempted to build a natural fuel converter just so we can get both of those, I'm not going to bother because our main focus is on mineral networks. This planet's entire purpose is to mine minerals, so it is going to be set up in such a way that it can do that effectively. Because that is its purpose. Produces water and ice, but it can export it. It's actually mildly useful. It is mildly helpful, but I don't know that I want to set you to really doing that. Ooh, food output +2. That's pretty good. Wasn't expecting that high of a bonus, actually. Alright, so... that would give us reductions there and a bunch of things. So our problem with this one is the trust growth goes down, which is not good. It does help us gain more borders, though. So, It does help with the planet's sensor range, although that's not hugely helpful. But see, a research institute would actually be really, really cool. And we need to actually build that somewhere. I don't know precisely where I want to build that, but that needs to be a thing someplace. Honestly, I'm just gonna build a mining network. This is the mining planet. That is the industrial planet. That's really its purpose in life, so I'm not going to bother to build anything else. Because that's not what that planet's for. So, I mean, that is a big boost to society, so I guess we just turn it into a society boosting place. Because that's what it already is. So we might as well take advantage of what it already does, I suppose. I would like something that would produce the nuclear materials there and resources, but I don't know that we're going to be able to get that. Because I think the only thing that does anything is this, and I don't know that I want to build it on that. I mean, I guess we could. Wasn't there a building? Wasn't there like a reactor or something that would take the nuclear materials and produce a type of, like, produce a lot of energy? Didn't I see one of those somewhere? Did it need to be on the homeworld where I built one of those, or no, wherever the hell I built one of those things already? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it needs to be built where there's one of those research facilities. Because I built one someplace, I don't know where, though. I thought I had, anyway. Oh, here we go. This will cancel. I feel like there is something that produces something that can produce like more energy or minerals or something from the nuclear materials there. But if there is, I'm not seeing it, which is kind of annoying. So I guess we just have to go with what we got, I suppose. Because I can't build whatever. Can't build the thing I'm trying to build, so I'm not even going to worry about it. So, not going to worry about it. Alright, so mineral processing center. Do you need more? You do need more food. Okay. Why are you losing happiness? Why are you so unhappy? Oh, you're one of the stupid ones that turned into pacifists. Ugh. That's why you're so unhappy. Put you on food. You don't affect the food so much. You don't affect the food so much, so I'm less concerned about that one. Yeah. You ain't trying to fuck with your own food supply. Alright, and then another mining network there. These guys, I think I'm going to set this planet up as a more energy-heavy planet. Of course, we need a bunch of resources again. So completed another thing. The listening arrays were built here. We don't know what they were trying to listen to, though. Essentially, it was what all that was saying. You should have... Are you serious? Okay. Alright. That one's a hardcore difficult thing to deal with, I guess. Okay, that's fine. We can rock that. Terraforming liquids. Those will be nice to have. Those will definitely be nice to have. So you are building armies still, yes?
Construction complete.
No, you're not. You need to still be building armies, please. Because we need armies. We need armies almost as much as we need a military, or a fleet. Although, unfortunately, we can't build the fleet so easily, but... I made a couple more ships and improved the ones that we had. Specifically, the Bum Rusher Interceptor class, which I will show you, is built around the Interceptor computer thing here. The main reason being, it reduces the weapon range, but it gives it damage buff, fire rate buff, combat speed buff, evasion buff. The other things are less important, but makes it better to can evade easier, everything, but it has much shorter range. So what I did is I gave it coil guns, because they have acceptable range, and they do more damage than the missiles do, although I actually might change that here in a second once we have, actually right now. Right now, actually. Oh, no, stop the game. Stop. What the hell are you doing? The moon is the home of a marvel of nature. Giant, colorful explosions appear in the sky, a result of the chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like a wildfire that has generated quite the spark of interest. The following effects: survey speed and anomaly speed go up. Nice. And you gain Spark of Genius. What does that do? Shit. Wait, who? Who? What? Who gained what now? Why the hell did you gain that? That doesn't even make fucking sense. But you gain a research speed buff, so that means you are immediately... I'm pulling you out to put you in charge of some sort of research. maybe not that one because you're already getting a buff there. But you are immediately going to be pulled out and put into charge of this, because you will have a significant buff to this. So this has to be changed to you. Busy surveying Himtars 3. So I need to switch over to the other research ship and assign the other person now. There we go. Seamless transition. Straight over to the other thing. Alright. So you can continue with your research. We need to pick a new research. Let's see. Corps of Engineers. Military stations are improved. Afterburners. Not hugely interested, because all they do is a combat speed buff, which I don't feel is worth the power that they take, which is the main problem. If it wasn't for the power, I would be all down for it. But let's get robots. The robots themselves, not so useful. I'm not that interested in robots, but the upgraded versions are actually pretty good. So I'll be down for those when the time comes to us to be able to build them. Can't yet, but when we can,
Construction complete.
I will actually be interested in that. Get that being built, because this one has a fair chunk of additional
System survey complete.
resources for us, which is the main thing that I'm interested in. Okay, so that system did not provide anything of interest to us, which doesn't really surprise me, to be perfectly honest. We need to get over here and build this, because this has Betharian stone, which I do want to have access to. But that said,
Construction complete.
that will take us a little while to get there. Alright, I will send you over there to do that now, because I do want that before I really want any of these other resources. The only other planet that you would go to would be Phonak there. And that's... I mean, overall it's better for everything else, but it doesn't provide all the resources that I would have liked out of it, besides. Alright, so we really need to ramp up our industry, just to, like, ridiculous levels, so that we can actually be able to build up and actually fight these guys. Because right now, we are in a degree of trouble. I'm going to build a variety of different spaceports around our homeworld. This will be our primary system. Obviously, it already is, but it'll be even more our primary system when the time comes, because, well, it just needs to be. Don't think you'll need food or anything else here. I will build a power plant, because this planet is in a huge power deficit. So these two I think I will build as power plants. Everything else I will build as actually, where's this place at? Where is it? That's the one that produces... Oh, but it requires... Well, we could build a surveillance center and a security agency. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just going to build that. Just going to build that right now. Can't do it much else with it at the present moment. Alright, so what's your food situation looking like? Okay, so you do need to upgrade your food buildings. We do need to make sure, yeah, like this needs to be replaced with something else. That should actually be probably a science building. As much as I would like to have the other things, the science is probably more important. This is going to be a primarily power planet, I believe, because we need the power. We've done a fair bit to upgrade our mineral production, but I really could use upgrading the power production of our empire as well. So I should probably focus just a little bit on that for the short term, anyway. You 1, 2, 3 are not ready to be upgraded yet. Okay, that's fine. Soon you will be. You should really be on the food thing. Yes. Food thing more important. Yes. Alright, yeah, I don't think I can do much with any of these planets right now. We're kind of limited on what we can really... what we can really do anything useful with right now.
Construction complete.
Which isn't really that surprising, I suppose, all things considered.
Anomaly found.
Ah, yes. Yes. Alright, so we are continuing to expand, of course.
Anomaly found.
Oh my lord.
Construction
Anomalies
complete.
for
Construction
years.
complete.
So hordes and hordes of anomalies. Alright, so we need to... Oh, actually, I need to go into the ship designer for a second. And we need to upgrade our ships to antimatter missiles. And I believe the antimatter missiles are actually not as much better as I thought they would be. Yeah, so it doesn't actually match the coil gun for damage potential. So that doesn't actually increase your damage output as much as I was hoping it would. Which isn't really that important, but still a little annoying. Because I was hoping to get a little more out of it. But alas, apparently not. Alright, so that's fine. You can't really be upgraded anymore in any appreciable way that would really matter. You're fine as you are. You need to be upgraded. And then the reactors need to be upgraded. There we go. And then we're on to our cruiser, which needs a lot of upgrading. And this one, actually, I'm going to have to do some changes, unfortunately. We're going to have to change your... one of these to a power system. Alas. Could we actually even get away with a basic one? I don't think we could, actually. So, this is what we're going to do then. I'm going to change you, and instead we will replace... I can't manage two of them. Okay, let's see. I guess that, because that just reduces your price slightly. Not enough to really help me that much, but slightly. And we only lost a little bit of shields in exchange for a significant jump in firepower. So, that is worth it. As much as I would prefer to do it a different way. Yeah, there's no point in doing that. No point whatsoever in doing that. Actually, if we upgrade these... if we upgrade all those... you might actually be able to mount more shields. Yes, good. Okay. So upgrade that. Alright, so these were our... It's the automated one. Why is this even a thing? Oh, because I didn't change this. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. Well. Now we go through and we try to make better we go through and we try to make better a better ship here. Albeit, we are unfortunately only going to be able to make it slightly better, all things considered. But we can still do a significant amount of improvement on it, so he's fine. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that didn't really help as much as I would have liked it to, all things considered, but it still did help. So our fleet right now is at 883, so we'll check and see what that does for us here in a second once
Construction complete.
Completed our production of armies, which means we need to build more of them. More of them. More of them. Yes. And we're building these guys because they're better at fighting than our basic guys. Oh, okay, that was actually a pretty significant increase, so I think that was indeed worth it. I do believe that that was worth it. People being declared rivals. I hope that our allies just get their asses handed to them because they are a substantially more powerful force than we are. And obviously, if somebody's able to kick their ass hard enough, then maybe they will cease to be a series of a threat.
Research complete.
As they presently are. Oh, you have Sarah consciousness, so you just changed what you are. What the hell's going on over here? Why are you over here? What are you doing?
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Why are you not attacking these people? What is, like, for real, what are you doing? I don't understand. I do not get what you are doing. Oh, I didn't research the nuclear fusion plant. Oh, well, that explains everything. Alright, we should probably do that. Ooh, planetary power hub. So many things. So many things. I should probably increase this, to be honest with you. But let's get this, because this is actually pretty powerful. And this is something that I could actually build a fair number of. So I think that would actually be... I think that would help us in a number of ways if we were to get that. So I think we should probably get that. Oh, there's a habitable... Holy shit, there's a bunch of habitable planets on that one. Alrighty then. Yes, please.
Research complete.
We need to get those as quickly as we possibly can. Alright, what do we got going on here? You're still doing your thing, so whatever. You're still doing your thing, so we can't do nothing with you. You can be a... hold on. Hold on. Which planet was that? This one. Nope. This one. There we go. Oh, so... we could build a biomass thing on this, which would give us some which would give us the biomass. Unfortunately, what can we actually do with biomass? I'm not actually sure. I don't actually know what we can do with that. You know what? I'm not going to fiddle with that. I'm just going to build this. I don't like wasting biomass, but I don't want to... I don't really particularly want to fiddle with it too much, so... you... should clear out all of these. Look. Oh, I already queued it. Oh, okay. Carry on then. So we're just waiting for population to raise on these planets, that's all. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We will get there soon enough. Okay, so you have finished your production there. You need to jump up to Krant and do that. We are just building out our empire as much and as fast as we can. Oh, I forgot that we needed to work on this. Ripper autocannon. You weren't short range, so short range anyway. I'd be really interested in you, but unfortunately, you are. Oh, no, we need deep core mining. Yeah, we need deep core mining because that gives us the, Mineral Network 3. We need that. Because that will give us a significant increase in our, food. In our power, mineral production, which is, of course, is what we really require. The sooner we can get more minerals, the better. Remains of a cruiser has been found in orbit around the place. Given the extreme age of the Hulk, it is uncertain. There's no indication the ship was ever equipped with an FTL drive. It must have traveled between stars and sublight
Situation
speed.
log updated.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I guess just do that. Kind of don't want to send you off. Kind of don't want you to do that, actually, but we need it done, so I guess we'll just do it. What was I researching? Did I research another technology? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we should build a cruiser. Or maybe 2 cruisers. But at least a cruiser. Because the cruisers are... The enemy doesn't have any cruisers yet. At least, not as far as I know, anyway.
Research complete.
The only enemy... If I say enemy, I'm talking about the Adiks here. Because they're the ones who have us... that have taken us over. So they're the ones that I'm actually concerned about. And as far as I'm aware, they don't have any cruisers. So, like, if we can start building some cruisers, we might actually be able to get a weapon that they can't match. Which does not necessarily mean that it's going to help us that much, but it is a weapon that might actually be able to be useful to us. Oh, I should probably get the tile blocker thing, but I kind of want the farm. But we're going to go the tile blocker, I think, because I think that's more important in the grand scheme of things. And I'm going to actually go ahead and end the episode here, folks. Unfortunately... Oh. There's another empire over there. Republic of Not-Funka. Not-Funky-D. Okay. And why do you immediately dislike us? We border friction my ass! There's no border friction between us. None! Oh, game. What the fuck, man? Ridiculous.
Construction
Ridiculous.
complete.
Absolutely ridiculous. Oh well. Oh well, I guess. I don't understand, but I suppose. Oh, I hate you. You're going to force me to build things
complete.
there, even though I don't want to.
Special project complete.
Oh, you already cleared it. Never mind. Alright, so you completed the thing. Gained some more research. Was a Ute cruiser. 2 large cryo chambers designed to house 1 Ute each in suspended animation. Given the massive size of Ute individuals, this is apparently the standard crew complement of vessels of this size. No Ute remains are found anywhere on the ship. The archaeologists managed to recover logs from a computer that monitor the life signs and medical condition of the crew. It has provided valuable data on their physiology. I hope that we can actually do the like we find their homeworld thing, because last time we weren't able to do that because somebody had already taken the planet that the homeworld was on. And I was unable to complete that quest chain, which really bugged me at the time. And I hope that that is not going to be a thing this time around. We do need to probably just continue to build troops, because we need more troops than we presently have available to us otherwise, if we intend to be able to do anything with... Holy shit, where the hell did you come from? Xenophobic isolationists. Yeah, okay. Well, fuck me. And of course you're overwhelming. Of course you are. Yeah, we're just boned, I think. I think we're just screwed in this game because I have no means to expand at the kind of rate that we really need to be able to expand at. Derelict colony ship.
Updated.
You're just getting all the damn things here, aren't you? You're just completing all of the research projects and things, aren't you? Alright, so 2...
Construction complete.
3... We need to claim these planets like we have to claim them. Whether I particularly want to or not, because if we don't... if we don't, the enemy is going to claim them, and we just can't allow that.
Construction complete.
We cannot allow that, so...
Construction complete.
Fortunately, I pretty much have to do it. Like, I really don't have a choice. Like, we have to do something about it, and we can't allow the enemy to claim the things themselves, so we have no choice. Which is an unpleasant reality. But a reality, nevertheless. Alright, you are the planet that we need to upgrade the most. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, because there's really no point in us continuing at the moment. Hopefully, we can come up with enough of a ship lead. Maybe I can get battleships or something, and I can build up something that's powerful enough to be able to defeat our enemies. At least with a sufficient strength that we can at least challenge them. Because right now we can't do a damn thing to anybody, and it sucks. Ooh, could I actually claim this world? I think I could actually claim this. Which doesn't entirely make sense, but... considering how far away it is, but... particularly that tropical world. I think it's claimable by us right now. And there's an ocean world there too. So we could actually build a little like mini empire over here if we claim these two systems. Which I'm not entirely opposed to trying to do, actually. And I could get over there because we can build in their territory, so... although if we went to war with them, we would immediately lose our station, so we would lose connection. But... even so, it's not necessarily a terrible idea. I don't know. I don't really like it, but I don't know that we really have a whole hell of a lot in the way of choices, really, at the moment. Like, we're kind of stuck having to do with make do with what we got, really. So, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to spend some time building up all of our planets. I'm going to spend some time trying to expand our Dominion as much as possible, although we're about to hit the limit of what we can actually expand into, unfortunately. And I might try and see if we can build up enough, like do some massive fleet build up and try to build up enough to be able to challenge one of these other empires. Because right now we can't do a damn thing, but if we can manage to build up enough to be able to challenge somebody else and actually be able to reach them, which is as big, if not even bigger, of a problem. Because we need to be able to take on either the Calax, well, really we need to be able to take on them, or the allied Adiques right now. Because those are the only two that we can actually reach. And right now I don't think we can take on either of them, so... yeah. But we might be able to get there. Hopefully. But we need to, like, massively build up our military to be able to do it. So, I'm going to start working on that, and we will see what we can manage to accomplish. So I will see you folks in the next one. Take it easy, and have a good day. Bye-bye.